so that's probably a better matchup for UNLV, but they are going to have to do a great job with their transition defense, and can they make enough shots to make this a game?
Aiden Sherrill gets it to Holloway. Beautiful little shovel pass, and that gets us going here in Vegas. Knocked off St. John's in Illinois. Their 2 losses so far, Purdue, and then last night against that powerful Gonzaga team that we just watched again earlier. Good looking stroke. Inbound, Phylon finds Millette. Corner 3 won't go. Knocked around. Phylon is there.
Crafty being able to score on the interior against bigger defenders.
Boy, nice little drive to the basket. Fleming Jr. took control down the stretch. Here comes Holloway. Nice little scoop, and then it is Sherrill.
And reset the floor, and then gain rebound, as we talked about at the top. Going to be really important.
But look at the hustle by Millette. Track down Holloway, finds the laces. Cash. Green backing down Holloway, has a little bit of a height advantage. Good movement into the corner. This is Jones underneath. Boy, what a pass. Finding Hamilton.
Ball movement offensively by UNLV, and that's the way you've got to attack teams that like to pressure.
Holloway, deep shot.
A significantly higher amount of quad 1 matchups that creates those opportunities, but the early season games is Jones able to get.
Jemison into the corner. Good looking stroke. So much firepower. That's Amari Allen, a freshman from Green Bay.
And one of the other advantages, too, and it is a challenge when you're going to play 3 games in consecutive days, and it's an advantage as Williams been able to knock down.
But give the Rebels credit. They're hanging with the Crimson Tide till this point. You've got a 4-point game. Williamson, splash!
About Williamson, and he said, Greg, this guy's got a chance to be really good. He just knows how to play. Dealt with some injuries early in the season, but he has found his stride here thus far.
8th most wins of any program in the country. 132 and counting as Houston Millette.
The Rebels pay the price there, giving up that open triple.
Here comes Hamilton trying to turn the corner, and they're going to give him the continuation. So we cross the 11-minute mark now, first half. Alabama 23, UNLV 19. Hamilton, they are acquitting themselves well here against this heavily favored Alabama team.
I thought they competed admirably last night.
Make it an 8-point Alabama lead, 29-21 with 8:27 to play in this first half. Brown overplayed, beautiful drop step.
Alabama was starting to create some space.
Here's your score, 6-point game. Look at Brown, making all kinds of stuff happen. Finds Green, the trailer, and here come the Rebels.
And just like that, they get themselves right back in it.
That cuts it to 4, 29-25. This is Jemison, rock into the rack. In this opening half, Alabama holding a 31-25 lead. Ball Bowen going glass. Shot clock resets, 5:40 left in the half. Bama with it and a 10-point lead. Phylon got it. 5:15 left in the half. UNLV down a dozen. The leader from Jones, no. Hamilton coming with some smoke.
What happens is you're still trying to have work done in terms of your walkthroughs and practices, so it can be challenging because you think you feel good, but man, it is so physical now, the pace with which these kids play. So you're saying to yourself, oh man, we're going to get to play back to back to back, but I guarantee you, and having gone through it, to stop that opportunity.
I don't think they got Oates the replay in time. And so he lets that thing go. UNLV, Fleming Jr. hanging. Beautiful shot.
They're going to need Fleming to have a much more positive impact on this game if they want to get back into it.
And UNLV now 4 of 16 from deep. Ball Bowen barrels to the rack and lays it in. Wednesday morning out east. As we are approaching 10 o'clock local here in Vegas, Williamson lets it fly and sticks it.
We need to take those threes when those opportunities are affording us, and we got to keep our defensive mentality here over the final 20 minutes.
To come out and get going from deep.
Alabama trying to turn the page after that disappointing finish against Gonzaga last night. As Howie Fleming Jr. lights one up from the corner. Aiden Holloway. And back on the floor come Alabama. Holloway taking contact.
To get into the teeth of that defense. Holloway twice already here early in the second half, able to get to the rim.
Holloway looking for a crease. Millette. But no one boxed out. Back door, and it's Allen. Millette. Terrific fake. Cash money.
That's just a little too easy right now offensively for Alabama.
There's Gibbs Longhorn, so finally gets one. So 3.5 gone by, second half. UNLV trying to make a little push. Nice find. Williamson dropping a nice dive underneath to Hamilton.
Houston, Tennessee. You know, Alabama's obviously in the conversation as well. Great finish and an one there. 7 or 8 potentially, but I think it's closer to 15 now that have a legit chance. You know, you get hot, and how about that high-low action and the finish here.
But eligibility running out, transfer portal as they try to replenish underneath. Williamson, nice little scoop leaner as we are inside of 16 minutes left. And Williamson's pass intercepted. Gibbs Longhorn on the run. Into the paint, and they have hit 5 straight shots.
Sometimes when you've got momentum and playing with a lot of confidence, you can lose that quickly.
What a maneuver. Amari Allen showing the arsenal. How does UNLV handle this elite Alabama squad? Down 16 points. They've made a couple of pushes. Offensive rebound. Hamilton, and he sticks it back. 14-point game.
Hamilton, they're just outworking Alabama on that backboard.
Valuable opportunities that they're leaving on the table. They're down 17 points. This is Sherrell. Just too much strength. And Sherrell showing you his versatility. Two-way player. Phylon to the rack. And Alabama throwing another haymaker. Boy, nice little pass. Gives Longhorn to Brown. They'll reset to Green. Chisels into the basket. Nifty left-hander.
Then we mentioned Benarby, who at the last moment yesterday, before their game against Maryland, was scratched by the medical staff, dealing with a calf injury. He would have been the backup center. So
yeah, you just like I said, my hope is that they can just get the program back to respectability.
Good-looking shot, Jemison. 84-60. This Alabama team, number 8 in the country, 15 in the preseason AP poll. As Dre Gibbs Longhorn gets a nice little teardrop floater.
You know, he had that stretch where he missed 8 straight, but boy, he has been. And you're shorthanded, but you're also asking guys to do things and play positions that aren't natural for them. So that also.
As the fun gears up a couple of weeks away. Holloway on the deflection gets it back into the corner. This is Ball Bowen teeing it up.
they track deflections, steals, blocks, rebounds, and loose balls. Each one collected is worth 1 point for the player. But if players can earn more points, and so one of the things that Nate Oates has done, I talked about it yesterday, how he's toured the NBA, and you mentioned those relationships, big time done. But what he did the last couple of years is bring in, not just college assistant coaches, but NBA assistant coaches. Brian Adams, who's had a long career on NBA.
They might be they may be on Hawaiian time, you know?
So we come up on the final four. Phylon!
You at this stage. That's really what he does best. He's a terrific facilitator at that 5 position.
Phylon, the theft and the finish. So Alabama's going to get to 4-2 as they will begin quick preparations for yet another game here in Vegas tomorrow night. Holloway.
42% from 3 in this game. So a great job on bouncing back after the tough night they had against them.
Hannah on the wing. Underneath, Williamson, nice little fake and finish. Came to Vegas this week, averaging better than 91 a night. And they have not disappointed. Gibbs, Longhorn. Josh Pastner's going to get a timeout, going to get some substitutions on the floor. Now Green probing, gets it to Gibbs, Longhorn. 23-point night for him, and he builds on his numbers as they get their 4th win of the young season. 115-76.